Hey everyone, Uprisen here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to beat Dark Souls 3, both of its DLC, and every single boss along the way using only Ultra Greatswords. The earliest one available is located in Farron Keep, which requires defeating multiple bosses to reach it, so in order to make it a true Ultra Greatsword only run, I decided to spawn the weapon at the beginning of the run. However, I did not give myself any souls or the stats required to actually wield it, so we had to get a bit creative when we started the run, but it all worked out just fine. And before you hit send on that "is this supposed to be a challenge" comment you just wrote, not all of my runs are supposed to be super challenging. Sometimes the weapons I restrict myself to are actually fantastic, and Ultra Greatswords in Dark Souls 3 definitely fall into that category. That being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this type of content, this is the channel for you, so make sure to subscribe for more, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy. So, how are we gonna do this? We are gonna go straight to the first bonfire, just to de-aggro all of these guys. So we can't wield this weapon yet, we will deal no damage, but we have to kill the ravenous crystal lizard around this corner. Let's see. I mean, I guess it's like one of the first enemies in the game, but that was decent damage. And another one. And another one. Fucking beautiful. Alright, here we are. Get over here, buddy. Whoa. So my plan is to bait him all the way to the cliff and make him roll off there. Getting closer. And down he goes! Yes! And there we go, 4,000 souls. I forgot we cannot level up at the bonfire. Well, we got 4,000 souls. Gundyr is gonna be awful, but after that we can definitely get some levels in and actually wield this bad boy. Here's the first Titanite shard. Woohoo! And good night. Alright, here comes Gundyr. That's actually decent damage. Oh, and the roll R1 is great. Stagger! The range is so massive. Oh! Probably elevation, right? Big, massive damage. Phase transition. And another stagger. And another charge tattoo. And yet another one. There's another stagger. And GG's! Well, if this thing is that good without even meeting the stat requirements, it's probably gonna be ridiculous once we actually do, right? Alright, first of all, we're gonna level. We're gonna go to 19 strength and 10 dexterity, because that's what we need to wield the weapon effectively, at least two-handed. And I'm gonna go with a little bit more endurance here, because, well, 2 attacks deplete our entire stamina bar. Gonna go with 3 homeward bones and 5 fire bombs. And we're going to high wall. Grab some gold pine. Badonk. Beware of that guy. And good night. The dragon's gonna take care of these guys for us. Beautiful. Grab another soul. This guy is entirely clueless. That's the second Titanite shard and the next bonfire. Some fire bombs. And some black fire bombs. Ember number 1. And ember number 2. Don't do it. And Ripnan. Whoa! And here comes Vordt. I totally didn't need that buff, right? Holy shit. Look at that. I think we're actually perfectly before the phase transition, yeah. Holy fuck. Holy shit! GG's! Yeah, this weapon is fucking crazy. We're gonna do the stealth strat here. Don't mind if I do. I love this strat so much. And Kobe. Fucking beautiful. I wonder... Yeah, perfect. Grab the parry shield. And we want to grab these, but... want to kill that guy first, sneaky bastard. Gonna grab Loretta's bone. And don't mind if I do. And some resin. Is he actually following me? Why you? Absolute asshole. Big soul. Actually, I don't know if it's a big one. Yet another one. And Titanite shard number 3. And we don't have to kill this lizard. Just gonna grab this bonfire. The classic. Grab the ashes. Wait for all of them to die. Now we can grab some shit here. And I kind of feel like baiting Hodrick over there. Jump over here. And down he goes. Grab this undead bone shard. And we're actually going to fight Greatwood somewhat soon, because we want to kill it as early as possible in order to get the heavy gem. So we can actually get the heavy greatsword, which scales better with strength for the ultimate big bonk damage. Oh, the fatty got stuck. You hate to see it. Down she goes. There's another ember. This guy wants to smoke. Get it then. Yet another soul. And another ember. Roll it. Perfect. There's yet another Titanite shard. That's a lot of damage. And yet another Titanite shard. I was gonna firebomb the dog, but can we actually... Oh, we can! Yeah, the range on this thing is crazy. Gonna grab Crest Shield here. That's gonna come in very handy, because stamina is kind of an issue. We want to grab the coal here so we can actually infuse the weapon. And back we go. Quick soul. And some blossom. These are also gonna come in very handy. Basically everything that affects our stamina in a positive way is gonna come in very handy. Farron, here we come. And this is where we're gonna get the remaining Titanite shards we need. That's number 2. Badonk. Oh, actually survived, huh? We want this Estus shard. We're gonna have to fat roll through here. Let me know if you think it would be better if we allowed the usage of other weapons like the dagger to get through the swamp faster in these runs. Burst flame. Some homies. Because environmental stuff doesn't really affect much, right? Like it would just make stuff like this less tedious. But I guess it's also fine. Except for the swampy part in the cathedral, that's not fine. You guys go check that one out. And the second flame. And that's the third flame. And back we go. We're gonna make our way to Upper Farron next. Dream Chasers. Time to kill some lizards. Wow. I love it. And back we go. And now we're gonna upgrade the Greatsword to +4. And we're gonna go with some endurance and strength. Also almost forgot, we got an undead bone shard. And an Estus shard. And back to Road of Sacrifices. Get over here, buddy. We want to go get Flint's Ring and Chloranthy Ring now. And then we're just gonna go around the corner and kill Greatwood. Grab a soul over here. And a homie. Firebomb these guys. Actually, the Greatsword has such insane range, we could have easily killed them normally without taking any damage. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Go check that one out. And that one. You guys too, you buffoons. There's Flint's Ring. Some more homies. And Chloranthy Ring. Flint's Ring does absolutely nothing for us because this thing is 20 weight. We better hurry up here, the dog is coming. Alright, first of all, we want to kill some chumps here. Badonk. We can't get too close or we will trigger the boss. I love the roll R1, it's so great. Badonk. Just this guy left, hopefully. Yeah, perfect. We can bait him back here. Alright, and here we go. Number 1. Number 2. No! So close. Number 3. And number 4. And GG's. There's another homie. And back to Firelink. Now this guy should give us the heavy gem. There we go. And now we can get the heavy greatsword. Look at that. Just minus 11 base damage, but plus 50 scaling damage. That's crazy. And we're only at 21 strength so far. I'm gonna buy another firebomb. Since Flint's ring basically does nothing for us, we might as well go get the silver serpent ring for some additional souls and trade some stuff. That's why I just bought that firebomb, because we can trade it for a large Titanite shard. Some more homies, and we can also trade a black firebomb for a Titanite chunk and get another Estus shard over here. So we're gonna drop a firebomb, a black firebomb, and Loretta's bone. There's the ring of sacrifice and the chunk and the large Titanite shard. And in here we have the silver serpent ring. Now we're gonna sell the ring of sacrifice we just got, and now we can go to 24 strength here. Look at that, we get 16 additional attack power from 3 level ups. Don't forget the Estus upgrades, and we're going to Abyss Watchers. Oh shit, surely this guy won't notice me, right? Buff up and in we go. That is decent damage, but actually, oh, less than I expected, wow. I wonder if we can... Let's fucking go. Yeah, I guess this weapon has pretty low critical damage, so we should probably go for regular attacks. However, this guy is kind of scary, so I'm still gonna go with criticals just because it's safer. I mean, one more should do the trick, right? Can we get the beautiful? Let's go. GG's. Quick trip back to Firelink. I'm gonna go with a little bit of health, a little bit of stamina, some strength and 10 intelligence here because we're gonna need it. Otherwise Orbeck will not talk to us, so he will not come back to Firelink and we cannot get the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring. And I'm gonna stock up on firebombs just in case. We're going to Crystal Sage. I sure hope we can somehow control the phase transitions for Crystal Sage. Alright, here we are. And there he goes. Let's do it. You hate to see it. Badonk. I'm gonna parry him here. Oh my goodness. GG's. We're gonna grab this bonfire already. We're not gonna go to the cathedral just yet, but somewhat soon. And we gotta buy some very specific spells here. And now we should get the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring. Silences our footsteps, and we're going to the catacombs. We want to take it slow and steady here. And now we want to run. They can't hear us. Here's another large Titanite. And the bonfire. Now we can follow the ball a bit to aggro the rats. And they die. Now we got Scary Dude. That's his name. Gonna get this shortcut for later. What the fuck is that animation? A soul. And we're not gonna go to Wolnir just yet. We're gonna go to the Smouldering Lake first. And if you've seen my previous videos, you already know what's gonna happen here. He does the fire breath, he comes upstairs, he goes back downstairs. Holy! Actually staggered him, did you see it? And now we just repeat that until he's dead. And GG's. There's another large Titanite. And the next bonfire. Oh boy, he's coming. Are you sure about that? Fucking idiot. And in this area we're gonna get the remaining large Titanite shards and another chunk. And then we can go to +7. And we're just gonna sit down here and wait for the ballista to kill the worm. And down it goes. That's another undead bone shard. And we're gonna grab this bonfire so we can later walk back here for Old Demon King. There's another large. And the Shield of Want. And another one. And some more. Now we want to kill this guy. Badonk. That's our second chunk. And here we have the final 2 large Titanite shards. And back to Firelink. And here we go. Heavy Greatsword +7. And we can go to 32 strength. I think I'm gonna go to 40 and then level some more endurance. Burn the Undead Bone Shard. And we're going to Wolnir. We can grab another Ember here. And here we are. Okay. The one hitter. And that's the second one. And GG's. I kind of like this running R2. It's a big jump attack. I mean, we might as well kill Pontiff Beast already, right? And peace out. Man, how did I never use big bonk weapons? They're so much fun. Alright, quick trip back to the road. We want to get Irina now. And also some more skulls. Because they're right around the corner. Gonna unequip our stuff for a second. So we actually survive this drop. Don't even try. Alright, we're good. And here she is. And there she goes. She now moved to Firelink. How did you aggro? I mean, I guess we don't have hidden body. I'll take that hit. There are the skulls. And back to Firelink. We're gonna go with 37 strength here. Now, should we go to Deacons first or Dancer? I kind of feel like Dancer, because then we can get some more upgrade materials and go straight to +9. That sounds reasonable. Gonna take the outer path here. Don't do it. And here we go. That is absolutely acceptable damage. Badonk. Badonk. Holy! I think it's one more hit for the phase transition. Let's go. Big damage. Can you get out of that corner, please? Stagger. And GG's. Fucking beautiful. Quick trip to Firelink. Alright, we can go to 40 strength and we hit exactly 500 attack power. And we can also get 5 more levels in endurance here. And we're going to Lothric. Quick soul. And over here we got another Estus shard. And a chunk. The first of many. And here's number 2. And number 3. Back to the bonfire. And on we go. Sneak around that guy. Grab a soul. And we're just gonna stare into the camera until everyone is gone. And everyone is gone. And now we're getting to the scary part. First of all, we got a chunk here. Get over here, buddy. We're gonna bait this guy down. Badonk. And die. Yeah, this weapon is fucking sick. I love it. What can I say? Throw a skull over there. Go check it out. And here we are. Grab an ember and another chunk. And I'm also gonna skull these guys. Go check it out. Here's another soul. You wish? Oh, beautiful. Let's go. Elevator. Drop down. Please don't die. Okay. And now we just want to stand inside the knee and wait for him to calm down. There we go. Charged R2. And now we're just gonna repeat that. And GG's. Grab a quick soul. That guy dropped 2 chunks. There's another Undead Bone Shard here. And the final 2 Titanite chunks. And back to Firelink. And here we go to +9. Upgrade the Estus Flask. And we actually never used the Ashen Estus Flask so far, so I'm just gonna go with all health. What is the weapon art with this? I don't get it. Oh. Oh, it actually has 2 different ones, depending on if you do an R1 or an R2. That is very cool. Once again, gonna go with some more endurance. Burn the Undead Bone Shard. And it's time for the Cathedral. It looks like you're still watching and seem to enjoy the content, so it would mean the world to me if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really goes a long way, so thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Don't do it. I'm gonna throw a skull over here. Please go check it out. Alright, and he's not following us. That's perfect. And here's the next bonfire. Now check this. Wait. You fucking bitch. That guy would have killed me. This weapon art is awesome though. Don't do it. I'm actually gonna take the upper path here. I'm not sure if that was a good call. Perfect. Die. Die. And die. And you guessed it. Die. Get fucking shit on. Let's go. And we're gonna unlock the first shortcut. Let's go. And here comes my friend the giant. Now just gonna repeat this. Until he goes down. Holy shit, 4 hits. I'll fucking take it. Down you go. Here's another soul. And Lloyd's ring. And we're making our way to the second shortcut. There's a sneaky bastard waiting for us. Badonk. And that's the second shortcut. Now we're gonna go get patches. Making our way up here and down here. And we run against this wall and back to Firelink. Now by running against that wall, we actually hit the trigger that makes patches come to Firelink. So now we're gonna get the tower key from Irina. Bonk. And there it is. Sadly, she has to die because I ain't paying 20k for that shit. Deal with it. And now we can go up here. Patches is gonna close this door. And back down we go. And now he's over here and we can buy shit from him. So we're gonna buy a ton of skulls and some more Homewood bones. Once again, upgrade the Estus flask and back to the cathedral. Alright, and we're making our way to the horrible swamp part. Badonk. That hit me, really? Are you kidding? I mean, I'll take it. We just have to do this once. We're gonna unlock the final shortcut, so even if we should die to Deacons for whatever reason, we do not have to do that swamp part again. And here it is. And here we go. Skull number 1. Kill number 1. Skull number 2. And kill number 2. And skull number 3. And kill number 3. Skull number 4. Kill number 4. Skull number 5. Kill number 5. And skull number 6. Jeez, that was hilarious. Alright, let's make our way to Irithyll. Another homie. Soul number 1. Soul number 2. And the bonfire. Alright, and time for some good old branch strats. Damn, this is so slow, but it's also so safe. Just gonna wait for these guys to move past. And we're moving on. Waiting for these guys to move past. And now we're just gonna wait for these guys to move past. Grab a soul and the next bonfire. Can we sneak up on this guy? Yes, we can. Alright, there's another undead bone shard. And we roll. And we jump. Grab some blossoms. And some more. And even more. Alright, and I think we're going to Yhorm first. Don't mind me. Right, and we just run through. Oh, actually hit me with the health drain, huh? It's fine. Gonna grab a homie here. 2 even. And time for the not so fun part. Hey, buddy. Out of my way. Holy. Gonna bait all of them up here. And over there. Oh, that was beautiful. And we're just gonna wing this. Fuck them rats. Oh, you are in a very bad position here. I'm gonna grab the Santa's ashes. This might be a bad idea to grab them now. Then again, I don't really care about the health drain. Just gonna wait for my health to go back up before we cross this bridge. Don't wanna die to the gargoyle now. Let's go. Here's another undead bone shard. And down we go. Gonna throw a skull over there. So these guys shoot there. And here comes Yhorm. Big damage, actually. 3 hits stagger. Bang. And massive damage. This might be a 3 cycle. I was about to say still no phase transition. I think this is the latest phase transition I've ever seen in my life. And actually not. Oh my god. GG's. That was a pretty good fight. And back to Firelink. We can go to 34 endurance here. I think I'm gonna go to 35 and then level some vigor, because we're getting closer to the end game and the DLCs. And the bosses there actually hit pretty hard. Gonna buy some gold pine resin, some human resin, some charcoal resin, and some charcoal bundles. Burn the undead bone shards. And we're going to Pontiff. Alright, this room might be a bit sketchy because we want to get the shit ashes here. I got the shit ashes so we can buy dung pies to cheese Halflight, but I might actually fight him straight up because we're kind of dealing some decent damage here, right? It can't hurt to have them though. Alright, here come the dogs. Go check it out. Number 2. Number 3. Whoa! No! No, 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 no! Fucking hell. Did he fall down? It's actually crazy that guy didn't hit me. But that's the shortcut unlocked. Just gonna throw one far skull over there. And by the time that ends, we should be far enough away. Here's another soul. Let's go. Made it to Pontiff. Buff up. And in we go. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's straight into phase transition. But don't take another one. And GG's. Oh my god. That was beautiful. And time for Anor Londo. Gonna play it safe and go around the left here. Go check that one out, buddy. You too. Go check it out. Nope, don't do that. And now we can just run through here because they can't hear us, thanks to Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. There is, however, one guy down here. Yeah. Who sometimes just randomly looks my direction. Totally fine, though. Another Ember. And here we are. Quick trip back to Firelink. Alright, 35 endurance, and we're gonna start leveling some vigor. And we're going to Aldrich. Can just run straight through that. The hitbox is kind of weird and basically never hits you. Calm down. Alright, and here we go. So, we want to do like 1,600 damage here. That's 1,000. Yeah, that's about 1,600. A bit less maybe. But we don't want to over-punish it or that will push him into phase transition. Now we kind of want him to do a specific attack that we can punish a lot, so we can skip as much of phase 2 as possible. And there it is. Let's go. And GG's. And we're going straight to DSA. Alright, buff up, and in we go. I love how the weapon looks when you have a magic buff. The toothpaste tint. There was also some very decent damage here for some uncharged R2s. Here comes the charge. Oh, big damage. I didn't want to do a jump one, but I guess that works as well. Badonk. Oh, he gives me another one. Alright, I got a bail. And GG's. That's the kind of DSA fight you love to see. Quick trip back to Firelink. Alright, we can go all the way to 24 vigor here, and that's what we're gonna do. That's almost 50% additional health. Let's go. And we're going to the archives. I hope we actually deal enough damage to Crystal Sage here so we can kill him off. Let's go. We don't want him to teleport around and become a nuisance. Grab some homies. We're gonna wait for this guy to come downstairs and turn back around, and then we're gonna backstab him, and hopefully that works. Nope. Not even a little bit. Well, that still worked out just fine. Time for some more branch strats, because we don't want to mess with that guy. Blind as fuck. Grab a soul. And gonna throw a skull over there so these thralls don't follow me. Thralls can be a real pain in the ass, especially if it's multiple ones. Grab this. And we're safe. Now up here we can get yet another soul. And time for the god-awful bridge. I'm gonna start with a skull over there. And a skull over there. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. And you guys go check that one out. I guess they're just all gonna buff. That's fine as well. Alright, at the bottom of the elevator we're gonna get the slab, and then it's finally time to get the +10. There it is. And back we go. Look at that scaling bonus. We get more scaling bonus than base damage. That is crazy. And here we go. +10. Gonna go with some more vigor. We might go to like 30 and then maybe level some more endurance. I'm gonna buy all 6 of these skulls and some more charcoal bundles, some more gold pine bundles, and we're gonna get some more skulls from patches, and we're going to princess. All right, buff up, and in we go. Very nice damage. I love the roller one. It's so good. Stagger even. I shouldn't have done that. Oh! Let's fucking go. Wrong direction, sister. Brother. Stagger. Holy shit. And GG's. Quick trip back to Firelink. We're gonna go with 30 vigor here, and we're going to the DLC. This area is gonna be ass, I'm not gonna lie. We kinda gotta run through, and there's a lot of dogs, and surely skulls work. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, and this is where we have to go. And down we go. Now we can actually jump up here. Beautiful. That skips that little disgusting swamp area. And here's the next bonfire. Now we can just jump over here. And up here. And go up here. And we're done with that area. Up here we got another soul. Alright, and here comes Wilhelm. Badonk. And another one. No, don't heal. Absolute bastard. Wow. No chance, bro. And we made it to the next bonfire. And now we're getting to the worst part of this area. This running section could go horribly, horribly wrong. Don't do it. Don't do it. Jesus Christ, these fucking dogs. Oh my goodness. No, yes, no, yes. Okay. Jesus. It's all good. We made it. And there's the bonfire. Let's go. And we're going back to Lothric. We now unlocked all the bonfires we need to get to Gravetender and Sister Friede later on. However, we're gonna kill some easier bosses first. So we're gonna make our way to Oceiros here. Don't do it. Alright, buff up. And here we go. Alright, here comes the charged. Big damage. Ah, fuck. Wanted too much there. Totally fine though. Stagger. Another one. And GG's. One hit, I'll take it. Badonk. I'll take that. We need that to get to Nameless King, and we're back where it started. Don't do it. And here we go. Badonk. Fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Look at that damage. And another one. With the instant riposte. Did not mean to get that, but it's fine. Totally fine. Ah, come on. GG's. Quick trip to Firelink. Gonna go with 40 endurance and a bit more vigor here. There's no point in leveling endurance any further than 40 because at that point we hit the stamina cap of 160. So we're probably gonna go with some more vigor for now. I'm also gonna buy some more green blossom here and some more gold pine resin. And we're going to the Wyvern. To this day, I have no idea how you're supposed to figure out that you have to use that gesture there to access this area. Don't do it. This guy really wants it, huh? Get it then. And here comes the Wyvern. Alright, check this. Let's go! The beautiful insta-kill. You love to fucking see it. Alright, and this area is another very fun one. Of course you saw me, right? It's fine. Down he goes. And down he goes. Perfect. Here comes the dragon. We're gonna grab this soul and we're gonna wait for him to fly away. Alright, now we gotta hurry. He will be back in just a second. There he is, but we should be fast enough. Totally, let's go. Now, surely we can just ignore this invader, right? You wish? Alright, here's the bonfire. Ring the bell. And time for Nameless King. We can totally buff in here, right? Yeah, I thought so. Definitely very decent damage here. Badonk. Oh my god. GG's. Ah, this is not the kind of damage you want to see. Overpunished like an idiot. Stagger. Yeah, that was better damage. No. Yes, let's go. And GG's! That could have been a lot worse. But that really wasn't the kind of damage you want to see. Quick trip back to Firelink. Alright, and we're once again gonna go with some more vigor. Let's go to Old Demon King next. Ooh. And GG's. Fast and easy. And if I'm not mistaken, that was the last base game boss besides Cinder. But we're obviously gonna fight Cinder last, right? So we're going back to the DLC, I guess. We gotta turn the crank down here. That is really disgusting. Let's just wing it. Oh my god. Please, please. Okay, okay, okay. Die. And back up we go. Okay, now we gotta make our way down here. And down we go. Holy shit, what is this fall damage in the DLC? Okay, 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 okay. Like, how do I take over 1000 fall damage? A fall that wouldn't even hurt me in real life. Anyway, here comes Gravetender. Fucking beautiful. Die. Beautiful. That kick was accidental, but it was so cool. And this is actually perfect, because one more hit and the Greatwolf will spawn. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bait an attack. Let's go. No! What? No, come on. Oh my goodness, I'll take it. GG's. Alright, and we're going to 39 vigor. And I guess it's time for Sister Friede. Let's do it. Holy damage. Yeah, do it again. Ah, bitch. Die. And time for phase 2. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I was so close. I mean, we're getting there, but it's taken forever. One attack at a time. She's healing. Badonk. Oh my god. Oh! So close. Jesus Christ. GG's. Buff up. And here comes phase 3. Backstab. Come on, sister. Let's go. G fucking G. And we're going to the Dreg Heap. Alright, let's do it. We're once again just gonna run through. I love these huge ass falls. Alright, and here's the next bonfire. Okay, and now we want to get the Ring of Favor. But we kind of got to deal with that guy. And the thing is, we can't. We can just hide and wait for him to de-aggro. But that will not work for the part where we actually want to pick up the ring. Alright, we can block run. Ouch. Yeah, that's good though. There's the ring and back to the bonfire. Equip it straight away and we're gonna move on. Ring of Favor is gonna come in super handy because it gives us a little bit extra health and a lot of extra stamina. Please chill. Oh my god. Okay, we made it. Die. And here we are. Quick trip back to Firelink. We're once again just gonna go with some more vigor. And we want to buy some more gold pine bundles. And we're going to the Demon Princess. And here we go. So we kind of want Orange Guy to calm down. Okay, Orange Guy's chill. Gonna bait him away. Ouchie. Ooh! The insane double hit. I'll take it. And one down. Stagger. Yes! Holy shit, that was beautiful. Buff up for phase 2. Here comes the laser. Oh, no, it doesn't. Holy shit. Fuck. That attack is crazy. And another stagger. Come on, buddy. Let's go! GG's! What a beautiful fight. And we arrived at the Ringed City. Oh, I guess a Crystal Lizard died? I mean, I'll take it. It's not like we need it, but... don't do it. Alright, and here's the next bonfire. And now we got a very scary running section coming up here. That is... not what I meant to do. I did not mean to get stuck there. It's fine though, we didn't get hit. Very consistent strats. We're just gonna circle far around the left here. So the big guy who spawns the archers doesn't aggro. That would be very bad. Alright, and we made it to the next bonfire. The scary part isn't over yet though. Quite frankly, the scary part is not over until the DLC is over. Whoa, shot me in the back. What an asshole. Okay. And here's the next bonfire. Let's go. And here comes Midir. We're basically just gonna repeat this. Oh. And peace out. And there's the shortcut. And now we drop out here. And down here, and we get Chloranthiring +3. Quick trip back to Firelink. And we're gonna go to 45 Vigor. And we want to stock up on Gold Pine Resin and Green Blossoms. And it's time for Midir. Making our way back down. This time around the left. And through here. Alright, buff up. And time for the hardest boss in the game. I should never punish that twice. Camera fucked me up there. Let's go. Phase transition. Cinema. Never punish it twice. I'm an idiot. An idiot. Oh, holy. Is this it? Oh my goodness, G fucking G. And back to Firelink. Okay, we don't get anything from Endurance anymore. We barely get any health from Vigor anymore. So we are going to go with Strength, even though we also barely get anything from that. Because I have no idea what else to level, to be quite honest. And I'm also going to get some more Gold Pine Resin here. And I guess we're going to Halflight. Grabbing some budding green blossoms here. And I guess we're going to have to fight this buddy, huh? Or maybe not. Hopefully not. Yeah, he kinda de-aggroed. And here we go. How did I not get that fucking backstab, you piece of shit? It's fine. We're gonna buff up. Throw a firebomb to bait the parryable attack. Parry it. Let's go. That's the kind of damage you want to see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Again, robbed of a backstab. Die, let's go. Once again, throw a firebomb to bait the attack. Parry it. And GG's. Let's fucking go. I'm not at all a fan of PvP bosses, especially when there's ads like in this fight. This is an absolutely horrible boss, for me at least. Alright, and here's the final bonfire. I hope you're ready for cinema, because here it comes. Oh my god, look at that baby damage we're dealing. Oh no. Excuse me, sir. This is an Ultra Greatsword. Why does it not deal any damage? So spammy. Here comes phase 2. No! So stupid. Don't greed so much. Okay, phase 3. Slow and steady. No! I'm so stupid. Play it safe. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. 2 more hits. Yes, GG's! Let's fucking go! And back to Firelink. Alright, and here are the final levels. 48 strength. So I'm gonna stock up on blossoms and gold pine bundles. And some gold pine resin, of course. Okay, now we still got quite some souls left. However, we're fully stacked and it's also just Cinder left. So let's do it. And Cinder really shouldn't be an issue now, right? After everything we've been through in this run. Alright, let's finish off strong. That is surprisingly low damage, to be quite honest. Like 2 R1s with the dagger deal more damage than that. I'm not even kidding. Ooh, big stagger potential though. Okay, we gotta run in circles until he does that. Okay. And there's the stagger and phase 1 done. Holy, that was way too risky. Oh, let's go. You wish, bro. Ah, okay, that is... Oh. Unfortunate, but GG's. Usually you can get a roll off before he does the follow-up attack there, but I guess not with the Ultra Greatsword. That is fine. That's the run done. Dark Souls 3, all bosses, Ultra Greatsword only. And I gotta say, for the most part, this was pretty easy, right? But some bosses, like Gale, took like 0 damage. It was definitely fun though. As I said in my Dark Souls 1 Ultra Greatsword run, I grew to love these weapons. So that's Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 completed, Ultra Greatsword only. All bosses plus DLCs. Only the best one missing, right? We're definitely gonna tackle that soon, but for now, GG's.